Hey, what's going on, guys? Sinister Skater here, back with some more Advanced Warfare content. And a lot of you guys have been wondering what strafe medals and dogfight medals are in Advanced Warfare. Earlier, I put up a video on how to unlock all the camos with Advanced Warfare, and some of the challenges require strafe medals and dogfight medals in order to unlock them. So today we're going to be going over what strafe medals, dogfight medals, and skeet shooters, because they are similar to the other two medals, or what those medals are in Advanced Warfare, as well as some tips to get those medals easier. So all these medals have to do with jumping and being in the air. The skeet shooter is the easiest one. It's been in previous CODs, and it's where you have to kill an enemy that's in the air and you're on the ground, and it's pretty easy. Strafe medals, on the other hand, are when you kill an enemy on the ground while you are in the air, and it's a bit more challenging. So you have to be in the air, jumping, doing whatever, and the enemy has to be on the ground, and then you kill them. Dogfight medals are where you have to kill an airborne enemy while you are in the air as well. So both of you are airborne, and this is hands down the hardest to get out of the three, simply because of the timing that has to be between you and your enemy and just aiming in the air and everything. It's just the most difficult. So now that everyone knows what these medals are, I have some tips to make the medals easier to achieve. Skeet shooters, I just told you what they are in case you didn't know. They're pretty easy to get. The only tip I would have for those would just be to play in active game mode, which we'll talk about more later after we give these other tips for dogfights and strafe medals. Now for these two medals, there are about 3 things I came up with that you can do to get these medals faster. First, the main thing being is just to jump around the map non-stop and just jump, because you want to be airborne. Obviously, this is going to increase your chance of getting airborne kills, and now that you know that kind of gameplay mechanism that you're going to use, the class suggestions will make more sense, and when combined with these other 2 tips, it becomes fairly easy to get these medals. So second thing is your class setup. Weapon attachments you're going to want to use are either foregrip, laser, and or quick draw. It's harder to aim while you're airborne, so I like to use foregrip if I'm going to aim down sight to kill people while I'm airborne to reduce the recoil. But what I personally like to do is to put myself in close quarter combats while in the air and just spray from the hip, because it's just, you're going to be kind of inaccurate while you're in the air, so might as well just spray and pray. That's pretty much what I use. So that's why I like to use a laser sight. And if you end up spraying, also extended mags can be useful if you're very inaccurate, but I usually never use those. Now the big thing is the hover exo ability. This ability allows you to stay in the air for an extended period of time, which makes getting the strafe medal kills a whole lot easier, especially the dogfight kills, because you can kind of linger in the air and wait for enemies to jump up, especially if you're in a hidden corner. The hover exo ability is extremely crucial, and while using the hover exo ability, you can use the Overcharged perk, which allows you to be airborne and hover longer. The only thing you have to keep in mind with this is you last I don't know, I didn't time it exactly. I want to say 10 seconds maybe. You can see it on the screen right now. With the Overcharged perk, if you just stand still, if you stand still or hover in the same spot in the air, your battery doesn't drain as fast. But if you move while you're in the air, your battery drains faster. So the tip I would have for you while using the hover perk is to just jump and then press the hover button, get a kill, and then drop down. Don't linger around in the air, because you're going to lose your battery a lot faster and you won't be able to get as much kills per each life. Now, other perks I could recommend are Scavenger and Blast Suppressor. Blast Suppressor, obviously, because you're going to be jumping around a lot on the map, and when you use an exo ability like Boost Jump or Boost Dodge or whatever, you're going to show up on the map. So Blast Suppressor keeps you hidden on the minimap while using exo moves, and then Scavenger, because you're going to be spraying a lot, especially if you're going to be using the laser sight or the hip fire method. The third and final tip I have is to play in active game mode. You don't want to be playing games like TDM, Search, Free For All, because there's not a lot going on. People aren't jumping around all over the place. They're not chaotic enough. Games with one objective, like Hardpoint and Momentum, works best. I think Momentum, personally, is better than Hardpoint, because Hardpoint just seems too chaotic. The Hardpoints are usually in enclosed buildings where you can't jump and get as much leverage in the air. So that's why I like Momentum, because the flags are usually outside. You can jump around, and people are just always constantly going to the objective, which is why you want to lurk around the objective, and then you can jump, pick people off like I'm doing in this gameplay. It's just so much easier when everybody's going to one area. And again, for some reason, these 2 game modes are more chaotic, and I feel like people just jump around more Momentum, so you can get your dogfight medals and skeet shooter medals a lot easier. By doing this, I've gotten 5 dogfights in one game. I've gotten 21 strafe medals in one game. you can just rack up these medals easily and be on your way to earning the certain camos and to getting your gold and royalty camo later on in the game. So hopefully this video helped you guys out and will make it easier for you guys to get your dogfight and strafe medals. Hopefully you know what they are now. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. If this video helped you out, make sure to leave a like, favorite, comment, all that good stuff. And as always, I'm Mr. Skater, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.